This is Matt King.
This is Ann Andrews.
And you're listening to
the Bulldog Broadcast.
RES Edition.
Hey, this is Miss Thompson, and today I'm here with Miss Shannon to read our first chapter Friday of the school year. Take it away.
All right, guys, this is The Real McCoys by husband and wife team Matthew Swanson and Robbi Behr. Prologue. The name's Moxie McCoy. If you didn't know already, Moxie means force of character. It means ultimate determination. It means death-defying nerve. In other words, you have been warned. I am 10 years old. I am in 4th grade. I go to Tiddlywump Elementary School. And that is all you need to know about me. At least that's all you get to know. I like to be a little bit mysterious. Thank you very much. It helps me to do what I do. And what do? I solve problems, of course. Favorite notebook missing? I will find it. Someone took your lunch money? I'm on it. Think you might be the long-lost heir of a legendary British Earl and need definitive proof? I live for the challenge. I have been trained by the best of the best, by which I mean Annabelle Adams, girl detective, protector of justice, and thwarter of all things menacing or unpleasant. Annabelle's thrilling adventures contain the solution to any problem, and I have read all 58 books in the series 37 and a half times. What Annabelle knows, I know. And Annabelle knows everything. Oh, but I'm getting ahead of myself. This story hasn't actually started yet. So why am I telling you this? Because sometimes it's nice to have a taste of dessert before you start your dinner. The littlest nibble of chocolate fudge brownie or the smallest scoop of ice cream to get you through the salad and the meatloaf and the soup to let you know that the good stuff is on the way. Chapter 1, Making a List. It is Friday, December 18th. It is 12:37 a.m. I am not asleep because I am making a list of questions to use when interviewing new best friend candidates. My old best friend is Maud. She is fascinating and beautiful and speaks Korean. Her hair is black and her eyes are gray, and she gets a triple dimple when she smiles. Utterly amazing things about Maud? She rides a unicycle, hates soup, loves avocados, adores slugs, can hit a bottle with a slingshot from 50 paces, appreciates the mellow timbre of a well-played flugelhorn, and can put her left leg behind her head, but for some reason not her right one. Maud recently moved to California, and I'm not sure my life will be possible without her. I tried to explain this to her mom and dad, but they refused to listen. We were the perfect problem-solving duo, known to clients and enemies alike as M&M Incorporated. I was the muscle, and Maud was the brains. I collected clues, and she connected the dots. Our work was legendary, as in the case of the missing lunchbox, the riddle of the great big pile of whiteboard erasers, and the confusing situation involving 2 blonde boys named Donald. We were respected. We were feared. There was no problem we couldn't handle when we put our heads together. But since Maud left town, the cases take longer to solve and are only half as fun. Choosing her replacement is perhaps the most important decision I will ever make, and I need to get it right. And so I am making a list. Question number 1. Do you like soup? One day in kindergarten, they served us chicken noodle soup for lunch. But because soup of any kind is watery and horrible, both Maud and I cried so hard that Mrs. Swallowgrove sent us to the nurse's office to calm down. And there on the nurse's bench, with snot running out of our puffy red noses, Maud and I agreed we would be best friends forever. Question number 2. How do you feel about avocados? Extra credit for mentioning guacamole. I had my first bite of guacamole on a blue corn chip at Maud's house one day in first grade. And since that electrifying moment, my life has never been the same. Avocados are special to me in a way that birthdays and water balloons and really ripe peaches are special to me. Having a best friend who doesn't like avocados would be like having a dentist who doesn't like washing his hands before sticking them in your mouth. Question number 3. Which are better, marshmallows or slugs? Should be obvious. After every rainstorm, Maud and I would go outside and look for slugs on drain pipes and fence posts, because both of us agree that slugs are beautiful, remarkable creatures that get a bad reputation on account of being slimy. Marshmallows, on the other hand, are only slightly less awful than soup. Maud and I do not understand how blobby chunks of sugary fluff can create such excitement. The person who invented them is surely laughing somewhere. Question number 4. Can you ride a unicycle? Bonus points for eyes closed. When we were in second grade, Maud begged her parents for a unicycle and then practiced for a year until she could ride it forward and backward with her eyes closed. Try as I might, I cannot do it. Not forward, not backward, not even with my eyes open. If Maud wanted to, she could be a professional unicyclist. But she plans to be a pediatric oncologist. As I read through the list, my heart sinks to the bottom of the ocean in my chest. Trying to find another Maud Van Den Kloot is like trying to take a nap while riding on the back of a galloping rhinoceros. So, in the Real McCoys, the school mascot, a beloved owl named Eddie, has disappeared, probably stolen. So Moxie is on the case, but like she says, she needs a partner because she's good at finding the clues. But she needs someone to connect the dots, someone that'll help her see all the odd things that she notices and make sense of them. So in this story, she needs to find the other partner for M&M Incorporated. Now, you look at this book and it's going to look like a long book, but like I say, this is a husband-wife team, Matthew Swanson and Robbi Behr, and Robbi Behr is an illustrator extraordinaire. So half of the book is pictures that are helping you tell the story. So it is a fun book. Now, I know Miss Thompson usually will put out, if it's available at public library, I looked it up. It's not available at Rossville Library, though you could get it through Pines from another library. But Rossville Elementary School happens to have all 3 books in the series. So if you'd like to check out the Real McCoys and then catch the following adventures of Moxie and, yes, her new partner, check them out from the library, guys.
Thank you so much, Miss Shannon. We hope you enjoyed our first chapter Friday of the year. Bulldogs out.